Hello, welcome back to Just More Better, the best fragrance channel in the world. We are back with more unboxing videos. This time we got 3 brand new niche fragrances. I decided to keep it with the theme of the video. It's gonna be green fragrances. We got the brand new Citizen Jack Alpine. I just got the brand new Ocean Noir Parfum, and apparently they also released a brand new Citizen Jack, so this is gonna be the main one that I'm gonna focus on. We got Goldfield and Bang's Bohemian Lime, so one that I've been waiting for a while. And we got the semi brand new Stafford Humbert Lucas Queen and the Viper. This one was so expensive, so it better be worth it. Without further ado, man, let's start unboxing these expensive niche fragrances. So yeah, man, let's start with the brand new Citizen Jack Alpine. Let's see if this one's as good as the brand new Ocean Noir Parfum. And by the way, I do want to let you guys know I am selling full bottles of this one and the brand new Ocean Noir on my sampling website. If you go to the full bottle section, you'll see it right there. And major announcement, I just added 30 milliliter sample options for certain fragrances. Only some though, because like it's kind of risky if I do it to all of them. I might run out pretty soon, but this is one of the ones that you can get 30 milliliter samples, so check those out if you want. But here is the brand new Citizen Jack Alpine. I believe I am one of the first people to have these to do a full review. I haven't seen this even on the Michael Malul website, so I'm one of the first ones. Let's see if it's going to be worth the money. Oh, okay. That's surprisingly nice. That's surprisingly nice. If you saw my Michael Malul video with the Citizen Jacks, I wasn't the biggest fan of like any of them. The most impressive one was the Parfum and the Open Road. This is a little bit more soft, green, powdery. When I say powdery, I mean like floral woody. Yeah, it does smell pretty woody, man. In my opinion, this is better compared to something cheap like Rayhan Jungle Vibe. That one gives me the same vibe, you know, with the style, the presentation, but this is way more mature, sophisticated, and has a little bit more character. The woods don't feel extremely like spicy or dark and heavy. They feel more lighthearted, like more airy in a way. Like this is just more of maybe like I know I said it's mature, but maybe like a more youthful type of wood. What I mean is basically like you're not gonna stink up a whole room. It is not overpowering. It is just basically used as a base notes rather than like just overtaking it and just smelling like pure trees. Other than that, it's just some nice florals, man. Jasmine and patchouli. I believe it also had melon in the notes, which I'm not sure I pick it up much, but if it does have it, then that's pretty interesting. I do pick up some sort of fruity sweetness though, and it is not like anything tropical. I also don't pick up much citruses. Like usually with so many colognes, you get right in the opening orange or bergamot or lemon. For this one, I don't get anything specific like that, so don't expect like a citrus bomb for the summer. This is still good for the summer, but more like when it's not burning hot. Yeah, this is for men who like woody fragrances. I have a couple people text me like, I like woody fragrances. Which one should I get? Should I get like the Prada Paradigm or should I get this? This is for you guys who love your woody fragrances. Again, not too like woody, not too dark that you're gonna feel uncomfortable wearing it, but a nice woody floral scent. This might be better than the Prada Paradigm too. I'm not gonna lie, man. That one's just not my favorite. So yeah, man, I do like it a lot. Pleasantly surprised that I feel like all these new colognes have surprised me quite a bit in a good way. Might be my favorite Citizen Jack. I don't know. I might have to compare it to the Open Road. I mean, that one's good, but the performance is not that good. So if this one lasts a good time and it projects, it might be my favorite Citizen Jack from the whole entire line. Solid new releases by Michael Malul. I'm gonna give this like a 7.5 out of 10. Not as good as the Ocean Noir Parfum. That one's just like too good. So still not bad for the new Citizen Jack Alpine. Yeah, am I saying that right? Alpine? I think so. Next, we got the brand new or semi-brand new Stafford Humbert Lucas, the Queen and the Viper. I saw this released like a year ago, maybe, and I was gonna buy it, but I couldn't, man. It was like $200 plus. I blind bought Pink Boa and it was a disaster, so I'm a little bit traumatized with this brand, but I decided to give it another try just to be fair. And I mean, the bottle does look pretty nice. As you can see right here, look at this cool, pretty bottle, man. Like I said, I decided to, I got a bunch of colognes right here on the floor next to me, like 10 niche fragrances to unbox. And I just picked out the green ones. I just picked out the green ones for this video, no theme other than the color. But yeah, check this bad boy out. The Queen and the Viper. I don't know what to expect. Haven't seen a single review about this one, so let's see what it's all about. Again, 50 milliliters for like around $190, so better be like something groundbreaking, bro, something crazy. Oh, dang. It's a winter fragrance, bro. We're going to spring and summer. It's a winter cologne. I don't know why I thought this was gonna be like refreshing. It's not. It's like Initio, Absolute, Aphrodisiac, Bianco Latte, Sospiro, El Padrino. All of those DNAs combined in one. I like it though. I like it. It's definitely not as sweet and nauseating as Bianco Latte. So right away, that's a plus. It is not as masculine, powerful as what's it called, Sospiro El Padrino. It's not that strong. It does keep like a almost licorice type of smell. I'm really bad at describing licorice smell because I don't drink, but it smells like either like a vodka or a rum, whatever it is, man. It's probably rum. It's really good, man. I love that smell on my colognes. It makes you smell like a man, you know what I mean? It smells really dark and commanding. It is really challenging though, so you might not be able to like rock it everywhere, but I do like that smell. Again, the initial sweetness that I compared it to Bianco Latte and Initio Absolute Aphrodisia kind of went away. So now it kind of smells more like Initio Blessed Baraka, which I'm more of a fan of. So that's even better. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's like, I don't know if I needed this in my collection because I have so many colognes to compare it to. I already pulled like 5. You can even throw in there Rasasi Hawass Viper because that one almost kind of smells like Sospiro El Padrino. But I mean, what did I expect, you know? The Queen and the Viper. Look at this bottle. It makes sense why it smells like this. The bottle screams venomous, licorice, manly smell. I don't know why. Like Viper, like this is a cologne Randy Orton would wear. Like the name matches it perfectly. Am I gonna be rocking this a lot? I don't know. Am I gonna choose this over Padrino? Probably. Am I gonna choose this over Initio Absolute Aphrodisiac? Probably. But I don't think it'll be my first choice when it comes to my masculine winter colognes. I might go for something like Argos Triumph of Bacchus. But with that being said, it's a good smell. You know, it's a good smell. The question is, am I gonna be wanting to smell like this? I don't know. I'm gonna take it today to poker night with the boys. I feel like that is the perfect occasion to smell like this when you're, you know, locked in, trying to bluff this guy into, you know, folding pocket aces. That is what I want to smell like. I want to scare him with my Queen and Viper smell. So yeah, surprising, but definitely not bad at all. Way better than Pink Boa. So I'm gonna give this like a 7 out of 10. Definitely impressed, but a little bit hard to wear. And the final green cologne for today, Bohemian Lime by Goldfield and Banks. I feel like this one's just gonna be nice, easy, something lighthearted to end the video off with a banger. So here we go. This is my 4th Goldfield and Banks. And I do got 2 more right there next to me, but those will be for another video. Here we have Bohemian Lime. Yeah, basically what I expected. Just pure lime, pure lemon. Kind of hard to tell the difference sometimes between lime, lemon, bergamot, but it smells like a citrus, you know? It smells like a lime, basically. It smells like a lemonade. You know what? Definitely more acidy, so I guess that is the difference between lime and lemon. The lime is more acidy, right? The lemon is more sweet. That is the one that they use for lemonade, so I can kind of see the difference. This reminds me of like the lemon ice cream, which is my favorite. When I was a little kid, I would always ask for, lime ice cream, but in Spanish we call it just limon. Yeah, really acidy, bro. It smells like a straight up lime. I don't know if I want to smell like this in society, I'll be honest. Like for the ginger plus mist, it smells like ginger and like lemon, but it's a little bit more cologne-esque, you know, cologne-like. This is just realistic lime and I don't know if I'm gonna choose this over my other citrus heavy fragrances. Yeah, like it feels like you just squeezed a lime in there. Like might as well throw the salt in there and the chili pepper and start eating your corn. It smells like when you squeeze a lime and your fingers stay with that lime juice, you know? So again, I cannot wear this in society. I don't think so. I'll try it out in the gym. I'll try it out, but I don't know how much I want to smell like a walking lime. I know that sounds kind of dumb when I bought a fragrance called Bohemian Lime and I don't want to smell like a lime, but you know, maybe they could have made it a little bit easier to wear. It made a little bit of a twist. So I don't know, maybe just not my style. I'm gonna give this one like a solid 6 out of 10. Not too bad. I'm gonna have to see how I feel wearing it in the gym, but for right now, definitely my least favorite for the video. So hey man, there's the video. 3 green fragrances. Worst place, Goldfield and Banks Bohemian Lime. Second best, the Queen and the Viper. And the best for the video, the brand new Citizen Jack Alpine. So stay tuned for more unboxing videos. If you want to sample my colognes or buy full bottles of certain colognes, you can go to smellbettersamples.com or the link will be in the description. You can follow me on TikTok. Thank you for watching. Just smell better.